I'll request you to kindly hold on for the statement at this point of time. We also have live visuals coming in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi casting his vote after he reached the Parliament complex. And we see even in the visuals on the screen, as he is the first one to cast his vote. Now the voting is going to begin and more MPs are going to follow in to cast their vote. PM Modi has officially casted his vote for the post of the Vice President polls, as the suspense over who will be the next Vice President remains at large. PM Modi cast his vote for the Vice Presidential elections. While many ramifications are likely to emerge out of this, it is a contest between C.P. Radhakrishnan versus Sudarshan Reddy viewers. As in the visuals, PM Modi is the first to cast his vote. There is also an ideology battle that plays out, while the voting is going to also officially begin from there after PM Modi has cast his vote. After reaching the Parliament complex, right at 10 AM, what we also learn is that voting has begun. More MPs, the total 781, are going to cast his vote. All right, now also let me come back to the discussion now. Ms. Rajalakshmi Joshi continues to be with us with all like other guests, and I will also want to speak to all of you once again as well, as Rajalakshmi Joshi continues to be also with us. Now Ms. Joshi, how do you look at the ideology battle that heats up? There are many ramifications of already a very high contest. Now the ideology battle also dives deep into the fact that how the pick of the NDA has happened. Many are saying it's in fact a fact that C.P. Radhakrishnan is a very seasoned leader. Many also claimed for his close association, for being an on-ground RSS worker for several years, being that prominent reason. So what message is this association and the decision has also finally given out for the contest also, as Indie Bloc had rather gone on to play on the pitch which Congress had largely maintained to oppose the NDA at all fronts?
Simran, yes, the choice of the candidate also, there is this stark difference where you can see that, when it comes to the NDA candidate, like I told you earlier, he comes with a rich political experience. So he is somebody who has, from the age of 16, he has been actively working with the RSS, with the BJP. So he is somebody who comes, Bharatiya Janasangh actually initially. So before the formation of the BJP, so he was actively with them. So he is not somebody new to the political arena. So one remarkable thing about him is he has been a two-time MP in a state where the BJP definitely did not get much favor. So he is somebody who has been able to get favor for him as an MP twice in Coimbatore, as an so he is and also I don't know if you are aware that he is somebody who has actually, as the head of the BJP in Tamil Nadu, he had actually led a Padyatra, a Rath Yatra for almost 100 days. So that is that is a kind of a deep-rooted kind of an effort that he has made. So he is somebody who has always been who has always been connected with the people, connected with everybody. And like I was telling you earlier also, he maintains a good relation with people from the other ideologies also. So he is not close to hearing their views or something like that. So at the same time, he definitely is strong about his ideology. So and he has actually worked a lot for now he was the choir board chairman also in the